Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, the 18th of March, 2020, about 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Well, as you can see, we're back into this period where we dropped the stocks back after good rallies on a Tuesday reversal. We're looking at the dollar soar. There's no other word for it. And it is going up to records against many different currencies. Example, the British pound hasn't been down against dollar this much in 30 some odd years. You can go one after the other and you'll just keep getting stories of years here, 10 years there, and that's what you're getting. In terms of the bonds and notes today, you're getting the bonds with the rally, which means yields might have just dropped a bit too much, and when I say dropped, they at first, as you know, fell apart, but remember there's an inversion in the futures market. So getting this rally puts a little more yield where, taking some out of it, whereas you're still putting yield back into the notes. Now it's pretty wild. Was it a week and a half ago or so? We hit 0.31 or so in the 10-year note. Now you're back over like the 1-2 area. So it's everywhere. What about the energy markets? Down $2.75 in the crude today, pushing now another $1.79 down in the Brent. All the products coming down. Gasoline, 68 cents wholesale. Nobody's driving. That's your bigger problem. We are getting a bounce in the grains. There's suddenly some semblance of reality to them coming in, that there is some value there. People are going to continue to eat, remember that. The gold market got under the 1,500 level and didn't like the air down there, so it's getting a bounce. But I'm still very bothered, and you know I've told you, Dr. Copper. Dr. Copper tells you what the world is really looking like. The copper market is used in so many products. It's down 12.5 cents. We haven't been at these levels in a very long time. You're pushing here 215, which puts pressure on the silver market, which did get down to 1168 today. So you've just got pressure on all these industrials. Here's the thing that will happen. When we get past the COVID-19 situation worldwide, well, at that point, these markets aren't going to give you a warning sign. They're just going to be gone to the other way. The problem, of course, are strategies to catch it and doing what you can. Along that note, sources by Reuters are saying that this afternoon the U.S. Senate is going to take up the House version of the Coronas bill, and they're going to address what they consider, I'm saying the Senate considers a lot of the shortfalls, which has caused a holdout on the legislation, and they're going to put forth their own bill saying the country needs much more. Unprecedented liquidity injection, broader access to credit. This is, by the way, across the world happening. Country after country, they're going to throw money. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at it. This is unlike anything we've seen. This is now a financial crisis created by a virus that we can't seem to conquer yet. Housing starts, if they matter, down 1.5%. They came down in the permits, down 5.5%, and they revised up the January number. In the mortgage money, if you can get a mortgage, right now everything's backed up a bit, as you know, but there's this mad rush to get the money, but it backed off from last week. In Europe, they're closing all the borders to non-EU citizens in order to contain the virus. President Trump just announced that with mutual consent, Canada's closing its border with the U.S. for everything but trade. Trade will continue as normal. And a piece of what I think is very bad news, the Italian Prime Minister Conte said he's considering extending the national lockdown beyond April 3rd. That would mean that they have not gotten their peak in the virus. That's what it would mean. So we have to wait and see how that is. You can use their timeline to sort of get an idea of where ours will be. U.S. oil prices today, 18-year low, getting under $25 a barrel. And as I said, the pound hasn't been to levels like this since 1985, the Aussie dollar since 2003. And I know the one thing that everybody wants to do is, how do I catch a piece of the action? And there's nothing wrong with that. So with that in mind, I thought I had it here. There we are. That's what we do. You know, we broadcast from the Chicago Board of Trade. We don't know how long we'll be able to. The building is empty. So the good news for my staff that are coming in and me is we're not running into a lot of people. But we still are putting out. Our staff's at home writing their letters and doing whatever they have to do. So we're giving you the ideas. We're helping you work your way through it. We do a lot in the grain, the meat markets, and of course then we're talking the financials, getting in there and understanding what's going on, option strategies, spread strategies, writing for the commodity trader. So if you'd like to see what our customers see, maybe it's time you take a look at it. You're probably homebound anyways. How do you get it? It's simple. We are here during the day right now, so call us at 866-973-2077. You can always go to our website, and on the bottom right, you'll see free offers. Click it. You sign up for the ones you want, or, there, you click right there. Right now, I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.